In today's video, I'm going to show you how to completely transform your shitty unoptimized Instagram profile into a perfectly optimized one that is designed to not only look professional, but also optimized for Instagram's algorithm to bring you a ton of high-paying clients. And before you post another reel, another story, or another piece of content, you need to do this first, because right now you can be posting the best content in your niche and still be converting zero business from it. And it's not your content that's the problem, it's your profile. I've spent the last 4 years figuring out exactly what makes an Instagram profile convert by testing various elements across dozens of real business owners' accounts. I've broken things, I've fixed them, and I've figured out exactly what's going to work. Everything I'm about to give you is what I implement on day one for every single client that I take on. So this is not theory, it's all science. If you're not ready to put in the work to create your Instagram profile, you're not going to attract any of the right people to your page. I'm going to walk you through the 9 bio commandments that you need to build a perfectly optimized Instagram profile. These are your personalized username, SEO display name, scientific profile picture, optimized bio, Instagram highlights, Instagram pin posts, account type, verification, and suggestible account. Grab your phone and your laptop, you're gonna need it, because by the end of this video, you will have a completely optimized Instagram profile, and this is the only profile optimization guide you'll ever need to watch. And by the way, in case you have never heard of me and you wanna challenge my credibility, my name is Ayush Swami. In the last 6 months alone, my agency has generated over 2 million followers and 400 million views across all of our clients' accounts who are business owners, just like you, who went from a dead, ignored profile to pulling in inbound leads every single week. I also walk the walk myself. My agency makes over $166K per month completely organic without any paid ads. So everything I'm about to show you is the exact process that we use across every account that we manage. So let's kick things off with commandment 1, personalized username. So the rule is simple. Your username should always be your personal name, not your company name and not your brand name, your name. We're building a personal brand. People trust people and not corporations. So your personal name will always outlast and outperform whatever company name you come up with. Think about it. When you see someone like Christopher Bumstead, do you think, oh, that's the 6-time Classic Physique Olympian champion or the owner of Raw Nutrition? No, you're thinking CBum. And when I pull up his Instagram, his username is literally CBum, and that's what people always call him. And look at Jeff Nippard. His Macro Factor app has its own page, but most likely none of you have heard of it. You only think about Jeff Nippard, and that's the power of personal branding. So no matter what, ideally your username is just going to be your first name and your last name. But I know a lot of you, that's already going to be taken. So if that's the case, just combine your first name with something within your niche, like my client Xavier's Fitness. And with my handle, it's @IamAyushSwami, because my first account got hacked and I couldn't get my old @AyushSwami handle back. And you can even use @TheReal, insert your name. To change your username, go to your profile, hit edit profile, and your username is right there on the second row. Commandment number 2, SEO display name. This is where things get a little bit more interesting, because it's going to tell the algorithm exactly who to show your content to. When someone searches for something in your industry, this is what makes you pop up first. A lot of people think that this is unnecessary, but I disagree. You want your name to be recognized and intuitive when someone is searching for someone within your niche. And if you have as many SEO keywords in your profile as possible, you'll be more likely to pop up. Here's how to set it up. Your full name, then a vertical line, then your niche relevant keyword. A niche keyword is just a term your ideal client is actually typing into the Instagram search bar. So for example, let's say that you're a fitness coach helping moms lose weight after pregnancy. Your display name is going to be full name, vertical line, fitness coach for moms, or fitness coach for postpartum women. If you're a high ticket sales consultant, it's going to be full name, vertical line, high ticket sales consultant. Just make sure to play around with the different niche keywords, because if your name gets hella long, it's going to get cut off and go into the second line. And I don't know about you, but when I start to see those words going into the second line, it looks less professional for me. So I try to keep everything on a single line to look sharp. Now here's the part that most people miss. You need to find the sweet spot, because your keyword needs to be broad enough that people are actually searching for it, but niche enough that you're not going to compete against everyone else on the platform. So let's say, for example, your name is Brad and you're a fitness coach. Don't just put fitness coach. That's way too broad. You're going to compete with thousands of other people. And so fitness coach for retired jocks, that's going to be really niche. No one's going to search for that shit. But something like fitness coach for dads is going to be right in the middle and something that people actually would search. So just keep in mind, this is only going to apply if you seriously want to work with that one specific niche and no one else. I work with all business owners, but before I only did work with fitness coaches, but I never put Ayush Swami vertical line content marketing for fitness coaches because it was hella long, so it looked really bad. But also I knew eventually I wanted to work with other niches. Just make sure it's relevant to who you actually want to attract. So keep it broad if you do intend to work with more than just dads or moms or whatever. You get the point. To update this, go back to the edit profile and it's the name field at the very top. Commandment 3, scientific profile picture. And no, you do not need a camera camera, a photographer. You don't need shit. All you need is your phone and your sexy face. Now, before you go and take a brand new photo, go check if you have any headshots or any close-up selfies and you actually like it. And if you do, you already got the photo. If you don't, then you're gonna have to go and take a brand new photo like this. I want you to fucking smile. And I know it's basic, it sounds basic, but look, smiling makes you approachable. And an approachable profile picture is literally gonna get people to wanna message you, which means more clients for you. So once you have the photo, go to pfpmaker.com, upload it, hit edit photo. Now center yourself in the frame and then zoom the hell in. Profile pictures are so tiny on social media, so your head needs to look big and recognizable. Then pick your brand color as the background. Now, color does matter more than most people think. According to research on UX and consumer behavior, color directly influences purchase decisions and how buyers perceive your brand before they even read a word. So here's the top 5 colors ranked from worst to best for attracting buyers on social media. We got in 5th, green, 4th, white, 3rd, blue, 2nd, black, and 1st, yellow. Now, do you have to absolutely follow this? No, you don't. I don't. But if you have no idea what color to use and you're just beginning your personal brand, the easiest thing to do is just use those ranked colors or whatever you want your brand to be represented with. Pick your color, download your new profile picture, and you now look like a credible, professional, approachable person. That is what a scientific profile picture should look like. Commandment 4, optimized bio. Now, this is your one shot to take someone who's never heard of you and turn them into a follower and then eventually a paying client. Your bio needs 3 to 4 lines. Here's the formula. So in line 1, I want your elevator pitch, which is going to be your I help statement. So in one sentence, you gotta say who you help, how you help, and what they're gonna get. So for me, I help business owners scale with organic content. That's mine, and it's pretty straightforward, right? So now with line 2, I want your brag-worthy authority statement or your accolades, your credibility. So this is where you're gonna build that instant credibility with your best results or your biggest numbers of what you've achieved. So for me, that's gonna be 2 million followers plus and 400 million views generated for clients. That's kind of the line that stops someone mid-scroll and they're like, oh shit, like this guy's the dude, this guy's the boss. This is exactly who I wanna look into more. Now line 3 is going to be optional. So Instagram bios have a character limit of 160. So if you have characters left over from after the lines 1 and 2, then use line 3 to stack another authority statement or an accomplishment. If you're already close to the limit, you don't have to do anything, don't force it. Now line 4 is going to be call to action. So it's dead and simple and super directional. I just want you to tell them what to do and frame it in their benefit. Don't just say link in bio. That's fucking stupid. Something like DM Onyx to learn more is what I use, so do the same. Commandment 5, Instagram highlights. So for whatever reason, this is one of the most overlooked prime real estates on your entire profile. You need 3 highlights at minimum. These are gonna be your offer, your results, and your case studies. Anything more than that is gonna be a complete waste of time and no one's gonna see it. And if you wanna showcase more highlights, then just make more results. That's gonna overwhelm any of your new visitors because you just have overwhelming proof showing how much of a boss you are. So starting with highlight 1, the offer highlight. So it's gonna be a collection of stories that introduces new followers to whatever you sell. So what I suggest is showing the process of what it's like to work with you. So keep it to about 4 slides max so people take it serious and not feel like it never ends. The point is to be very direct with what you offer and give people that insight. I have mine on the screen to show you what I've done. Highlight 2, results. So this is gonna be your pure social proof with screenshots, testimonials, wins from your clients and customers. People wanna know that your thing actually works and it's validated by other people before they're gonna be willing to buy it. So give them an abundance of evidence that your shit is going to work. Highlight 3, case studies. Now don't confuse this with typical results. I want you to use actual breakdowns of your best clients. And the way I've done this is to do interviews with my clients and make case studies around their experience. This is gonna be in the form of long form style of content. So you're gonna have to post them on YouTube or whatever, Vimeo, whatever, and then promote a snippet to your story along with the link to the video. Put all of these into your highlight and now people will see quick wins from your results highlight along with more in-depth case studies for further proof. So to create a highlight, go to your profile, hit the plus button under your bio, select the stories you want, now you're done. Commandment 6, pinned posts. Now once again, this is another overlooked part of your profile that has prime real estate to push trust and nurture for your audience. So there are 3 posts that you need to make that will nurture a stranger coming to your page for the first time. So that's gonna be your about me post, your mini VSL, and testimonials. These are gonna be your core foundation for anyone that just discovered you. So with testimonials, they're kind of self-explanatory, right? You either want to gather written testimonials and package it cleanly like this, or have talking testimonials of your best clients. Next is gonna be your about me. When people have no idea who you are, then this post will serve as a vehicle to build trust and connection with you. As a business, the majority of your page should be about your business, but what can set you apart is using using your story to sell your business even further. This is why the About Me Start Here post is so powerful. Typically, the final decision for a sale between you and your competitor simply comes down to your story and how relatable you are to your prospect. We are in a trust recession, and people are going to face uncertainty on who to trust constantly, and sometimes your backstory is going to be the saving ticket between whether they pick you or your competitor. So make your About Me into a carousel instead of a reel. You can include way more about your story this way. And carousels are way easier for people to actually sit down and digest rather than just watching a video that flies by. And last but not least is going to be your mini VSL. If you've never heard of a VSL, it stands for a video sales letter. A VSL is designed to talk about your offer and get people so bought in that the video does 80% of the selling for you before you even have a conversation with them. The problem though is that traditional VSLs run for like 5 minutes or longer, and that doesn't work on Instagram. So what I want everyone to build instead is a mini VSL. So the mini VSL is an inside look at what it's like to actually work with you. Here's what mine looks like.
What happens when you hire me as your content marketer? First, you'll be given access to your Notion portal to fill out a set of onboarding questions so we know everything about you and your business. Then you begin phase 1. Within your first week of joining, I'll hand you over a tailor-made content strategy presented on a one-on-one call designed to attract and convert your ideal customer. In the meantime, my team spends over 10 hours per week researching the top creators in your niche and getting all of their 5 to 10 most viral videos. We will add those into your Notion portal after studying their hooks, video topics, and formats. After that, you begin phase 2. We write 20 scripts using the viral hooks and topics from our research, plus any informational assets that you have given to us, so the scripts written are actually in your personal voice, authentic to you. While your scripts are written, I'll personally teach you how to film with your camera or phone and improve your camera presence and delivery, so when your scripts are ready to be filmed, you are fully prepared how to execute. Once you finish filming all of your scripts, you'll begin phase 3 by sending me all of your raw footage. From there, we make them all pretty and send them back to you to post. My team and I will now monitor how your content is doing and record the performance inside of your Notion portal to keep track of what's working the best. As you grow and get new leads, I'll give you the exact blueprint optimized to turn your organic funnel of new traffic into pure profit. Interested? Comment Onyx and I'll send you more information.
So that video is designed to give someone a real in-depth feel for your offer in under 60 seconds. And if you do it right, someone can watch that and immediately know exactly what you provide, who it's for, and why they should care. It handles the information and trust building stage for you, so by the time someone reaches out, they're already sold. Commandment 7, account type. I want everyone to use a business account. A business account unlocks features that a personal account or a creator account doesn't have. You'll get advanced analytics, contact buttons, FAQ automations, and so many other things, but there is one downside. You're gonna lose the ability to use licensed music inside the app, like trending sounds, but they're overrated. And if your content is good, you don't need a fucking trending sound. And if you're editing your videos properly, your audio should already be attached inside of your video, and you just post the video to Instagram. You don't need to add extra music while you're posting it on Instagram. So to switch your account type, go to your profile, tap the hamburger menu at the top right, then open settings and privacy, then find account type and tools. Switch to scroll the account type and select business. It's literally gonna take you 2 seconds. Commandment 8, verification. So being verified actually used to mean something. It was actually reserved for famous people who were legitimately famous. But now Instagram lets you buy the blue check mark, and I've bought the blue check mark. And well, while I want to say that I am famous, but I'm really not, but actually buying this check mark does have some real tangible benefits. So let me give you a real example. So on my old account, I got hacked and I wasn't verified, but on my new account, I started to get spammed at a certain point and I was freaking out. And so without the verification, I would have had zero recourse to stop it. So that verification, it actually gave me the tools to stop the spamming and not lose my account again. So if you're a serious business owner trying to actually grow your brand on this platform, I genuinely advise paying for it. So there are 4 plans. So plan 1 is going to be your business standard. So this is $15 per month. And this is like the standard that everyone can sign up for. And you just get the verification badge, you get impersonation protection, Instagram support chat, and supposedly better search optimization. The second plan is going to be Business Plus, which is $50 a month, and you get everything in standard, but you get faster support. This is the one that I have. Third is going to be Business Premium at $150 per month. So you get additional real links. Now you get real links in the previous price points, but you apparently get more at the premium level. Then you get employee impersonation protection and customizable DM branding. I got no idea what that looks like, but I don't think that's worth it. Now, fourth is going to be your Business Max at $500 per month. And all you get here is everything from the previous price points, but you also get 2 personalized calls with Instagram personally. I don't know why the fuck you would do that when you could just hire hire me because let's be honest, Instagram says shit that doesn't even work and sometimes they contradict what they even talk about. So my recommendation is to honestly just get the Business Plus like me so you have access via phone, but everything else honestly is just not worth it. You just want to have that impersonation protection and that's ability to chat with Instagram in case someone's trying to hack your account, but that's about it. So to set it up, go to Account Setter, then find Meta Verified near the bottom, verify your identity, and then pay them. Commandment 9, suggestible account. So this one is impossible to find. Unless you go on your desktop, you'd never know that this was actually a thing, which is why most people never turn it on. So when someone follows a new account on Instagram, they get shown a list of suggested accounts right underneath. And the people on that list, they get a ton of new followers just from being there. So you want to be on that list, especially because you will get put with your competitors and any complimentary account as well. So obviously it's free followers at this rate, right? So to turn this on, you just have to go on your desktop. That's the only thing that sucks about this. You cannot find this setting at all on your phone. So go to your Instagram on your laptop, open your profile, click edit profile, and at the very bottom, you're gonna find show account suggestions on profiles. Make sure that box is checked. And that is it. Once that checkbox is clicked, most people have never seen this. You're gonna start noticing like your name and your profile, it'll start popping up with other people's accounts that are kind of similar to yours within your ideal audience. So honestly, you basically are getting free followers any single time your competitor gets a new follower as well. So after finishing this last step, your profile is now fully optimized. Congratulations. So now go and implement all 9 commandments. And I need you to do it today because every day your profile is unoptimized is a day you're leaving followers and money on the table. So here's the reality. A perfect profile is the foundation, the thing that actually scales your brand and compounds your audience and brings in consistent inbound leads. And that's the exact content system behind it. And building that is going to take time, strategy, and knowing exactly what's going to work. And that's what my agency actually does for business owners just like you. We will handle everything from your strategy, ideation, scripting, and editing. So you can stay completely focused on running your business while we build your brand and your audience for you. So if that sounds like something that you want, then the link is in the description. Head on over there, watch the short video. If it looks like it's a fit, then apply. If it doesn't, don't fucking apply. But if it is, go ahead and apply. We only work with a small number of clients at a time, so we can actually guarantee results like this. With that being said, I look forward to seeing you inside Onyx. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next video.